Right, I've just received a return from a Miss and Dermot. This is a parcel that she sent me, not in the original packaging. The packaging I sent was in a box with plenty of bubble wrap, and bubble wrap thriller. This is not in the original package. As you can see, there's a sharp pointed edge there. You can clearly see that. So this ain't in the original packaging. Now, upon looking at this, if I can just move this a little bit forward, let me show the receipt. When I sent the item, you can clearly see it was 1.410 kilograms. The item she's returned back to me is only, if you can see this, if I can just tilt it there, and you can see the scales, is only 101,228. So it's roughly another 120 kilograms short from the original weight when it was sent. Right, I'm going to open this now. This is the label that eBay sent them because I wasn't happy, because this buyer demanded more money. As you can see from her original email here that was sent to me, she has said, maybe we can see if I can zoom that in. She actually says she was happy. I received this today. 2 were broken, she said. Please see photo below, which is there. I can see the 2 that are broken. I wish to keep the 10 cups and have asked you either to send me 2 more or refund me £1.90 each. Now, you only paid 95 pence for them each. So why should I refund you for literally £3.80 where you only paid £1.90? I see the postage was £6.50, yet you charged me £8.50. Well, before you press buy, okay, before you press the actual buy, okay, you saw what the postage was, £8.50. Now you got to take in mind that you can see here sent £6.50. There you can see that clearly. £6.50 was the postage, which was sent first class by Royal Mail. It was £6.50 for the postage. Now, at £8.50, you got to bear in mind, 85p of this goes to eBay, which is 85 pence, plus the £6.50 brings it up to £7.35p. So my actual money was £1.15p for a box with loads of bubble wrap, which she's actually used there to wrap the cups and send them back to me, and also the polystyrene filler that was in the box. So I made a loss on the postage. But let's just see. Let's just look at this. Take this to hand now. Right, I'm going to use the knife. To open this. I'm doing it in front of a camera. At least that way, no one can't say nothing. I think this buyer's a scammer anyway. Just wants something for nothing. And when I gave her a breakdown, she still wasn't happy. She still wanted double what she paid for. So basically, this is just kitchen clean film. This is what this is. Just kitchen clean film wrapped over my original bubble wrap, which was in the box with the filler. So this is just basically clean film wrapped around my original bubble wrap. Let's see the damage here. I know there's 2. I do know there's 2 cups that are broken. So let's just see how bad are these cups there. I had no problem to refund the buyer, provided she sent the cups back in the original condition, in the original box. So you can see, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Right, she did say there was 2 cups broken, but she's put it all in clean film. I don't understand why she'd done that. Why would you do that? Let's just see. So, because of her persona and the way she was demanding more money from me, I didn't really trust this seller. Not the seller, the buyer. My mistake, the actual buyer. Well, she's left a note here. Yes, correct. Return. Yes. Okay, that's the name she goes by, Zebu. But I wouldn't. Any buyer on eBay I only sell her on eBay. If she buys anything from you, just refund her the money, don't send her nothing, because she's a very dodgy person. Right, now I'm gonna why put all this cling film around? I don't understand. You had bubble wrap, and this is more. I had more bubble wrap than this in the original in the original parcel when it was sent. So why would you do this? Just send it in bubble wrap, or don't in the cling film. What a waste. Right, you can see here, look. Right, see, very clever. She's a very clever lady, this woman. Right, she initially said that 2 cups were broken. Right, that one looks okay. This one looks okay. This one here looks okay. Yeah, this one here you can see it's chipped. See, there it's chipped. So this one's broken. I'll leave that to the side. So there's one broken one there, and there's 5 decent cups there. Here, let's just see. She did advise me that the 2 cups were broken, so I'll take the 2 cups that are broken as a loss. Got no problems to do with that. But see, look. So that one's broken, yeah. So that's 2 cups there which are broken. But let me get rid of this bubble wrap. Right, there's a third that's broken. See, she deliberately broke the cups deliberately. Now you saw her packaging, and yet I've got a cup that's chipped. But the bit that it's chipped, but the bit that's chipped ain't in the packaging. So the bit that's broken wasn't in the packaging. So that just tells you that she broke this deliberately, because it's not in the packaging whatsoever. Right, let's have a look here. These look okay. These look okay. So there's 4 there. Four there. Okay, so there's a total of 9. There's a total of 9 cups, and there's 3 broken, 3 chipped. You see, chipped there. Is that part of the chipping? No. That's just a bit of fucking brick or whatever it is. That one's broken, and that one's cracked. All you can see the crack going all the way down. Right, so if I go back to her original photographs, just click on them. Right, so you can see, well, so you can see, right, so you can clearly see, look, if I go back to her original photographs that she sent me, I'm sure you can see them here. I'll just tilt this up for you so you can see. That's the one that's broken in half, which is there. That one's got a chip there, which is this one here. Yeah. And this one, you can see that it's got a crack all the way down. You can see it. It's chipped there, but you can see there's a hairline crack that runs all the way down. Now, there's no bit that was in the packaging, in her clean fill packaging, right? None whatsoever. And you saw by the video the way she had wrapped it with all this. Yet she has the cheek to turn around and say to me, where my items were in a box with no clean fill, but with loads of bubble wrap round the cups, and there was polystyrene filler in each of the cups. So they were stacked like this, but there's polystyrene filler. So there was a gap, like, you know, where they're sitting there quietly firm. There was a gap in each one of these with bubble wrap. Right, and she's got the nerve and cheek to turn around and say to me, here, right, I said the postage was the parcel was £6.50. I've been charged £8.50 for something that was very badly wrapped. As a result, in 2 cups being damaged and an unhappy customer. Now, I offered to refund her £1.90 for the 2 broken cups, which is what she asked for, but she wanted £1.90 each. I don't know if I can zoom up, make that bigger for you, as you can actually see this, what she's demanding. It's not letting me do. Should be able to zoom in with a phone, but here we go. So you can see, right, that 10 cups are okay, and she wanted to keep, and she's either sent the 2 more cups in the post, which the postage would have, because I sent things recorded, wasn't a viable idea. I said I'll refund her, but she wanted £1.95 each, where she only paid 95p a cup. You know, so. And the postage was, as you say, she says that I can see the postage parcel on £6.50. Yeah, I was charged £8.50. Yes, you were charged £8.50 because £6.50 was the postage. 85p of this goes on to the £6.50 because it's eBay commission, not for the selling of the items, for the postage. So any postage that's sent by eBay, you're charging them £2. eBay charges the seller 10%, which is 20p. In my case, 85p, which went on to this, which is £7.35 plus £7.35. So I charged £8.50. £1.15p was for a brand new box, a cardboard box, which we have them flat pack and open them up. Bubble wrap. First, there was polystyrene filler in each of the cups, so they weren't sitting like this, so that they were tight together. There was a gap of each one, so the staves were smashing about. They were wrapped in bubble wrapped. Yet this lady kept the box, kept all the filler in, wrapped it in cling film. Yet I've got a cracked cup here, right, in a packaging. I think she's done this deliberately, and I think the 2 that she's broken were set deliberately. I've sent so many cups here on eBay, and I never had a problem with any of the ones that I sold. Yet this woman has been so unreasonable and so demanding. How can you want £2 a cup, literally, where you only pay 95p? This seller's a scam artist, and because of the way she was, and I even sent her a breakdown of what it cost, of what the items cost, so she can see. So she can see I'm not trying to scam her. Let's just have a look at that one. Let's just see a message there. Okay. And it shows, look, I didn't know you were going to leave negative feedback because you're an eBay scammer. You're asking me for £1.90 for the cup where you only pay 95p. I did offer you £1.90 for 2 cups, but you wanted more money than what you paid for. Which is totally wrong. Which is totally wrong. And she leaves you negative feedback. Now, on the ad, it says returns are accepted. Right, returns are accepted, but you paid the cost, the return cost, like a lot of sellers do. Because she brought up a claim, and here's the breakdown, like you said, like I said in the earlier message, £8.50, and I'll give her a breakdown of what it all cost. Right? Now, and I spent over an hour to pack these, to make them nice and secure, because, like I said, 4.4, nearly a kilo and a half, just under a kilo and a half, which is what my receipt shows. Right, but on her weight of the goods, of the items that she sent me, you can see it was 1 kilo 288. So why don't you want a refund? Why don't you return the items back in the condition they were sent in the parcel, in the packaging that was sent in? Why keep the Why keep the box? Why keep all the filler in? There's no need for you to do that. This wasn't how I sent the box. These were in a box with bubble wrap, with filler in. Where's all my bubble wrap? Well, this is partly some of the bubble wrap, but where's all the rest of the filler in? Where is it all? This wasn't how I sent the items, right? And I said to her, you can return them back second class if you want, but you're paying for the return postage, because that's not my ad states. I'll get the ad back if I get the ad back up. But this woman's a scam artist, and as always, eBay always find it in her favour. Always find it in her favour. She said there was 2 cups broken. Fair enough, accidents might have happened. It was a heavy parcel. The post might have dropped and 2 cups were broken. But she would know it's not my fault. So then why demand more money when I offered to refund you what you paid for them? Secondly, you then make a complaint about shabby packaging. Thirdly, you then complain about the postage price. But you knew what the postage price was before you purchased the item. So why, let me just find it here. Why would you purchase an item knowing what the price is and then complain about it later? It's just wrong. It's just totally wrong. This seller is a scammer, and eBay, like I said, always find it in her favour. On all buyers' favour. So the sellers get scammed on a regular basis. You know, this is me ad. You know, you clearly say, look, £11.40, which works out at 95p. Oops, which works out at 95p. Come on, let's have a look at this. Oh, I've got to scroll down. Here we go. Right, £8.50 economy delivery. It's actually set first class, right? And it tells you here the size of the cups, 95 pence each. You can see it, where is it? 95p each. 95p each. They are very solid and very heavy duty, which is what they are. You can see they're actually extremely thick and they're not broken. You know, I've thousands of these, ain't a problem. Also with raw mill with tracking must be signed for. Returns, postage paid by the sender, by the sender, and and must be tracked. Postage is paid by you and must be tracked if you're not happy with the items. And you've got a 30-day, to send it back for a refund, which isn't a problem. But no, this woman wanted to make an issue out of everything. Though I offered her a refund, she demanded more money, and she sends me an extra one that's broken, which is, I don't mind it, I'll take it on the chin. But it isn't right. These sellers, these buyers, should I say, shouldn't get away with doing what they do. This is the ad. And then you can see the photographs of the initial ad there, But they shouldn't get away with this, these bloody buyers who are just scam artists. So I'll give you a good description. The price is there. You can see the price is there, $8.50. But then why would you complain? After receiving the items, showing a photograph of 2 that are broken, which you can see that one's there. And these are the photographs she sends me, which I showed you earlier, right? And then wrap it really well, which she's complaining about shabby packaging. Wrap it in cling film. Put my original bubble wrap round the items, round the, put my original bubble wrap round the cups with no fillering inside, not in the box that it was originally sent in with loads of bubble wrap, polyester fillering, okay? And then say to me, my wrapping was shabby as an excuse on the messaging, which I showed you earlier, But now I've got 3 broken cups, not 2. I've got 3, But eBay allowed this to happen. So a buyer can buy something from anybody, say it's broken, misuse it, do whatever. Say just buy 10 pencils at £1 each, and say, 2 pencils were broken. I want a refund, but I want a £4 refund, or whichever, and then say, well, you only paid £1 for them. Yeah, well, I want double the money. No, well, the packaging was really bad. Your packaging was even worse. You've put kitchen clean film, round the items and sent them back to me. How can you turn around and say to me that you leave a message telling me mine was shabby packaging? How dare you? But then all eBay care for is money, right? If there were no sellers, there'd be no eBay. And I would like all the sellers to boycott eBay, just to piss them off, fuck them off. Say eBay's just all out for the sellers. Sellers are out to sell and make money. They're not out to scam buyers, but it's the buyers who scam the sellers. And you can clearly see there, You can clearly see, look, 2 were broken. see photo below. Yes, okay, you showed me the photos. Yeah, 2 were broken. But the 2 that are broken are this one here, you know, and this one here. Now, I've got another one, which has got a big crack down the side, so you can see that's been chipped, that's been dropped. And that wasn't at the end, that was in the middle of 2 others. You know, in between three on one end and 2 at the other end. So, you know, if anything, the bottom one would have broken. So this was broken deliberately and put in a sentence, because in her cling film, there's no bits. So you can say that this bit was broken. Where is it in the packaging? So she broke this beforehand. Just a vindictive fucking buyer, you know, and they're allowed to get away with this. I see the postage was $6.50. Yeah, it was charged $8.50. Well, automatically you're looking for an excuse because you saw it was $8.50 before you press buy it now. Doesn't matter if that was £10.50 and I only charge you $6.50. You saw what the price was for the postage. Yes, the postage was $6.50. That's correct. First class recorded. Yes, £6.50. And there's £6. It says there £6.50. Yeah, because it was first class recorded in a box. 1.410 kilos. You know, just under 1.5 kilos. You sent me a thing here with just over 1 kilo, 200 grams. You know, where's the other 140 grams? Where's me box? It wasn't the original packaging, and I certainly didn't use clean film, which is what you sent me back. You know, and then having the cheek to turn around and say to me something that was badly wrapped. You wrapped it in fucking clean film. This is clean film. Mine was in a box with my bubble wrap, which is there, along with all my polyester fillings that were inside. So you see the cups all snug up nicely together like this. Yeah. In case of it got dropped and broken, there was polystyrene filler in each one of these, so the cups are actually not sitting tight where there's a gap between all the caps. You know, so they done this snugly. There was polyester inside and around, with bubble wrap, with more polyester in a box, which you decided to keep the box and send it in this epoxy thing wrapped with cling film. That's, by the way, this is the label that eBay sent her. I never sent this return label. I wasn't willing to accept it, right? But this is the label that eBay sent the buyer. And this is their, this is their, and eBay, when I put this on YouTube for them to see, eBay will see this. This is their label, wrapped in epoxy kitchen cling film, where you wrap sandwiches in, with my original bubble wrap sent to me. But she's got the nerve and the audacity to put here, badly wrapped, very badly wrapped. How dare you say that to me? This Zebu, this seller here, this buyer here is nothing but a bloody scam artist. And eBay allow these people to get away. She's got 427 feedbacks. I wonder how many times she's done this to other sellers. I wonder. I actually done a Google search on this person, on this Demont. I'm gonna, she's some kind of artist, Anne Demont, that lives up in Anne McDermott. She lives up in Exeter. She's some kind of artist, but I understand she's got an alcohol problem. It says on a few ads, on a few columns that mention this woman, because this woman's been in trouble before. We're having a drinking problem. But she likes Russian vodka and stuff. So I'm not here to discuss about her, but she is a scammer. Maybe she's had too much to drink and dropped the cups and broke them. Maybe she had an argument with her husband and threw them and smashed them against the wall. I really don't know. But what I do know is she's a scammer, and what she's put here, and this is her first message, demanding more money, then complaining about the packaging, the way it was wrapped, then complaining about the price it was. Well, you saw the price before you pressed the buy it now button, so you shouldn't be complaining about the price. And why demanding £1.90 where you only paid 95p each for a cup? 95p you paid for these. And then you break another one? Shame on you. Shame on eBay for allowing people like this to get away with it. It's disgusting. Anyway, thank you for your time. I'll be posting this on YouTube just to let everybody know. Thank you.